Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Pisces for the month of March. So I'm going to shuffle your cards and just focusing around you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the channel, press the bell icon for instant notifications when I make new videos. All that helps me to make more videos. So, just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. There's something here I'm getting first of all about keeping on, keeping on. Okay, don't give up. You know, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. That's what I get here. But let's just have a look at what the cards have to say around this situation for you. So, I've got the Four of Pentacles here. It's like you're holding on to something. Okay, I feel very kind of sort of heavy with this card here. You know, because you look at the person, they've got this big pentacle on their head, they're holding a pentacle and there's two under their feet. So it's like, I just feel very close. You know, it's a bit like on a really hot day, you know, it feels very close. It's kind of in your face, and there's a strong sense of the need to kind of sort of let go of something here. It's like you've been thinking about somebody or some situation constantly. There's some kind of like attachment here. Okay, it's like you want something so much, or you're wanting somebody so much that the attachment is actually causing it not to happen. Okay, you may think it helps, but it's actually having the opposite of the desired effect. That's what I get here. The card crossing is the Strength card, okay, which is a major card. So this is a major situation for you. It's also about big changes which are taking place as well. And again, it's, you know, it's holding on here. You know, you may feel you're being strong, but there's something here about your weakness is your strength. Okay, where it's not being strong. There's something here about, again, about there's a need to kind of, you know, like let go. So the block here is that you're holding on to something. I do sense something here rather karmic as well, because the card is numbered 8. So there could well be a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. So it could well be that you have tried to let go of this situation and move forward, and then something kind of sort of pulls you back here. So it could well be that your heart and your mind are in conflict. Your heart feels one thing, but your mind is wanting something else. And all this does is just causes you to go around in circles. If there was balance between the heart and the mind, then you would just move forward. You would just flow forward. But it's very karmic. So it could well be around a karmic connection here. It could be around a soulmate connection, where there's a lot of lessons that need to be learned. So in the past coming to the present, I've got the 8 of Cups in the reversed position. Something has been building up here, like emotionally. And don't forget, we've got the number 8 again. So that's 2 8s we've got so far. So it's very much confirmation of something karmic. There's something here going on behind the scenes as well. I feel this on the earth plane. Something's being sorted out behind the scenes, but also from the spiritual plane as well. So it very much relates to these prayers, these wishes, which you put out to the universe. Okay, they've been listened to. They're in the process of being answered, but there are these blocks. You know, as I said, the main block is this kind of sort of holding on. Once you let go, then you allow what's yours to kind of sort of flow in. Something reached rock bottom as I look back, but with the 8 of Cups reversed, it's very much about things building up again. So it could be around an old relationship, or even like a sort of new relationship, but something is shown to kind of sort of build up. Something was missing and then it was found. Okay, so again, you might have lost something recently, physically, and then you found it. Okay, or it could be around matters of the heart. You could have lost something and then you find it. Let's look more forward then. So we're looking kind of sort of towards the end of March. So we've got the Chariot in the reverse position. Okay, a few things here. Practical is there may be some cancellations or delays around travel plans. You may already know this, or it could be on the way. You may experience a flat tire. Okay, you may see it around you. It's nothing to alarm you. It's more a case of you actually kind of seeing it somewhere else. And what it's saying is there's a need to slow down. It's saying slow down, slow down. Okay, you're going too fast. If you go too fast, then you miss stuff. It's like you're trying to get somewhere, and to get there faster, you need to slow down. It's a bit of a paradox. Yeah, if you go too fast, then you miss stuff. It's like being in a computer game, wanting to move to the next level, but you need to pick up all the pieces first of all. If you go too fast, you go past everything and you can't move to the next level. It's the same type of thing here as well. There could be delays also around changes around the house or house movements. There could be delays there. I think what it's saying is there's a need for you to slow down, and this could well be through like meditation, through walking, or just sitting down. Okay, it's like you do too much. There's a need to slow down. That's what I get here. Your goal is shown by the Empress in the reverse position. Yeah, you're wanting something to grow. You're wanting something to expand here. But there is a block that's getting in the way, okay, which is quite evident actually. It's like this holding on. But this holding on could be attached to like fear. You fear losing something, so you kind of try to hold on to it, or hold on to the idea of it. Okay, and actually holding on to the idea of it isn't the same as actually getting what you want. Okay, so once you let go of the idea of it, then you kind of allow it to kind of sort of come in, because that's what you've been putting out. So you get back exactly what you've been putting out. Okay, but once you let go, it's a bit like if you're walking around town with these bags of rubbish, toxic rubbish. As soon as you throw that away, you lighten the load, you go towards what you want much faster, but you can also put new stuff in those bags as well. So it could well be that you are going to have a good declutter this month. Yeah, I mean, this is at a very, very deep level. I'm looking at the subconscious. I'm going right to the soul here with the Knight of Wands. It's this to and fro, and this pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. You could well be experiencing that from someone on the outside, perhaps around a love interest, but you'll experience it like within yourself. So again, it's like the heart and the mind. It's this kind of sort of pushing and pulling, going between the two, and kind of ending up kind of sort of nowhere, or just ending up in the same place, ending up at square one. So you may make some progress, then you just go back, make some progress, but the progress is the same progress as you made before. So really there's no progress. Okay, it's just going over the same old ground, just day after day, week after week, and even month after month. So the advice card here is shown by the Three of Pentacles. Communication is very important here. I mean, yes, communication on the outside, but first of all, you need that communication within yourself. If you're not talking to yourself, then it's very difficult to actually talk to somebody on the outside in a meaningful way anyhow. So, it's this conversation, if you like, between your heart and your mind. Finding some kind of balance there, okay, where your heart and mind work together, and then instead of going around in circles, you just move forward. There could well be some improvements around a money situation as well. I mean, I get the Four of Pentacles on another level. You could be receiving some money, and also with the Three of Pentacles, it's improvements around money, around a work situation for you. So, on the outside, exactly, these cards are very clear. Look at these cards here. They're all reversed. Okay, they're all about a kind of sort of lack of growth, a lack of expansion. Okay, because usually the Fool is about a fresh start, moving to the next level. But there's a lot of fear. Okay, a lot of fear which is stopping you, and also there's not much communication within yourself. There's a lot of distractions. Maybe too much TV or drinking, or just not sitting down and actually kind of sort of listening to yourself, because when you listen to yourself, you can actually find what you need to actually move forward. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the Four of Wands reversed. I mean, you fear that nothing's going to change here, that everything's going to stay the same, but there's also this fear that if you let go, you're going to lose everything. But in fact, if you let go, then you gain everything. Okay, it's actually completely the opposite. And then the final card is, right, at last we have some good news here. Okay, you're going to hear some good news. I mean, the Page of Wands within itself is about some good news. Okay, pages are about news. Upright, I would say good news. It's on the earth plane, but also on the spiritual plane. So you're waiting on some news from somebody, okay? And it's very much comes about, which I feel, from you kind of sort of stepping back, you kind of having this conversation with yourself, being more in touch with yourself, and then you allow things to open up for you. So I do sense maybe you've been waiting for some communication from somebody, it's on the way. But it's also from the spiritual plane as well. So the universe is going to communicate with you. It always is. So for example, this flat tire, it's universe saying slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. But also you may see repeated numbers, you may experience synchronicities. It's also known as a student card as well. So you could well be reading up on some stuff, perhaps around intention setting, something spiritual, so around the tarot, or just personal development. Okay, I just sense you could even be going on some type of course or workshop around that, or visiting like a spiritualist church. Thank you. So if you feel you have tuned in, then do subscribe, do leave a comment. There's also free daily readings on the link below as well. Thank you.